Hi, in this video we're going to show you how to synchronize two folders with each other using a program called AOMEI Backupper. So this program does more than just synchronization. It's has a full backup feature, cloning capabilities, and that kind of thing. But we're just going to show you the synchronization feature that it comes with. So if you want to synchronize, let's say, like my synchronization folder I have here, I sync my pictures on my C drive with a folder on a different hard drive, or you can use external drive or like an external storage, that type of thing. So it's good for kind of doing a backup but keeping things in sync with each other, because you can do several kinds of synchronizations. So when you go to the sync section here, you get the basic sync, sync from source to destination, real-time sync. So these three are pro, by the way, so I'm just using the free version. So if you like the free version, you could buy the pro version if you want to do some of these other options. So real-time sync, so as you change it in the source, it'll automatically update the destination, so you don't have to actually manually run the synchronization. Mirror sync, where it keeps the source and the destination exactly the same. So if you delete one from one side, it'll delete it from the other. You add one from one side, it'll add it to the other. And then two-way sync, where any changes from the source or destination will be synced to the other side. So it's kind of similar to the mirror sync. So this one here I set up is a picture sync, where I synchronized my pictures folder to this pictures backup folder here. So we're going to set up a new one here, but first we're going to make a folder for it. So let's go to this backup drive, which is our E drive here, do a new folder, call this Documents Backup. Okay, so we're going to go to sync. Okay, so we're going to do the basic sync option here. So pick a source folder. We're going to do our documents. So if it's not on your folder there, you could go to Documents here. Just make sure the path is correct. Okay, and then for the destination, you could do local path, share or NAS device if you had something, IP address to go to your NAS device there. A cloud drive. So this has one drive. And they also have this option here to use their C backup, which we're probably going to do a video on later. That's their backup solution. So we're going to just do the E drive here. Select a local path, and then we could browse to Documents Backup. Say OK or Open. Then just click on Start Sync. So it's kind of got to do its thing here. So this will take a few minutes while it does a snapshot and copies stuff over. Okay, so it's finished. So here's our job here. So it gives it just a basic sync name. So if you want to edit it, click on these three dots here, or three lines here, edit sync, then you click on the pencil, call this Documents, and save it. And you also have some other options to do: restore, to schedule, delete it, to locate it, which will take you to your folder right there. Make a shortcut on the desktop from there. Check the properties, when it was created, when it ran. Look at the source again. Sync now, which is the same as clicking on the play button right there. So let's look at the files here. Okay, so here's that backup drive. So here's Documents Backup. Then it makes a subfolder for Documents. So here's all the files here, files and folders. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so here's our source right here, and here's our destination. So now in our source, let's say we add a new file here. Let's just right-click, New Excel worksheet. Let's just call this New. Okay, so we don't have that over here in the destination. So we'll go back to our program here, and we'll run the document sync. Okay, so finished. So let's go back to our destination here. Let's sort this by date. So there's our new. that we just made in our backup drive. So just like that. So going back to the main screen here. So once again, just the basic sync, source to destination, and if you want some of these more advanced features, you could buy the Pro version and then try that out for yourself and then get your folder synchronized. All right, I'll put a link in the description for this free version here, then you can check out the pricing for the other stuff as well while you're there. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.